you are just joining us for the first time today, I'm just going to briefly talk about what this session is about. It's a mindfulness and meditation session. We generally always try to incorporate a meditation practice, and then we talk or go through certain exercises to do with mindfulness and awareness. It's pertinent at any time, but it seems to have become even more pertinent with what we're all going through at the moment. Stress levels, I guess, are really, really high at the moment with the whole COVID thing. And this really does have an impact. The stress, the uncertainty, the fear has an impact on our mental health, physical health, emotional health, and our spiritual health. And what we're trying to do here is protect us, our mental health, and then obviously that should have an impact on the other components as well. So fear comes out of fear of the future, the uncertainty, not knowing what might happen, or creating some kind of story in our heads of what's going to happen. I'm sure that's familiar to everybody. Or we tend to ruminate on the past, on past events, and we can get locked into cycles, very stale cycles of thought patterns that don't take us anywhere but have very negative implications. And for many of us, that's where our mental state sits. And as you can imagine, and I'm sure we will experience it, it's not very healthy. So through creating awareness in these sessions, being more mindful, more aware, we are hoping to get you out of that state of being in your head the whole time and bring you into the present moment, because that really this is where life happens, right here, right now, in the present moment, not in the drama that we create in our heads, because that actually isn't real. None of it's real. So that's what we hope to achieve through these sessions. And quite nicely, we're going to be focusing on the breath today, which it kind of follows on really nicely, because our breath is life. We exist purely because of our breath. If we were to lose an arm, lose both arms and both legs, we would still exist. We could lose sight, all our senses, God forbid any of these tragic things happens, but we could still function in the world. But the moment our breath stops, it's just gone like that. We no longer exist. So breath really is that important. It is life. And I just want you to take a moment just to let that sink in. Think of the importance of your breath and just bring your awareness to your breath for a second. Okay. So, fun fact for you. Tortoises breathe about 3 to 4 times in a minute, and they have a life expectancy of about 300 years. Humans, and this is funny because in the West they say that we breathe an average of 18 breaths a minute, but in the East they say 15, so it's quite interesting, I think. And if you breathe 18 breaths a minute, then you have a life expectancy of about 83 years. With 15, it's 100. If you were to bring your breath down to about 5 or 6, then it would be 750 years. That's quite amazing, isn't it? That just really goes to show that if we take control, and I don't mean this literally, I don't want everyone to start controlling their breathing. We'll get to how to do it. But if we can manage our breath, we can actually take control of our longevity. Yogis, really, really advanced yogis, may not even breathe once a minute. And that's how they manage to exist for eons. That's a whole other story. But it really does boil down to that. So can we all see how important our breath is? And how many of us actually ever pay attention to it? not seeing many nods at the moment. Oh, we got one hand up. Great, wonderful, wonderful. So, but the point is we don't give it enough attention. Our body does just take care of that aspect, obviously, because that's our survival. And we're constantly just breathing in and out without having to do much about it. But, as you're probably aware, the faster you breathe, so your breath really is an indication of your well-being. Fast breath is usually to do with a state of anxiety, unless you've just been for a really difficult long run. Probably if you're breathing fast, you're probably quite stressed out or in a state of anxiety. And the slower you're breathing, and that's an indication of being in a relaxed state. I'm sure we're all familiar with this. So really, what we're trying to achieve is a slow, calm breath pattern. And in yoga, we have different practices, different pranayams, which are breathing exercises to achieve this. And it can just be as simple as being aware of your breath. I know when I started doing this, I bring my attention to my breath kind of intermittently throughout the day, and I was amazed. I'd literally bring my awareness there and then go, and just realize that I wasn't breathing, I was holding my breath. It's like minimum breathing going on there. So the point is that the fear, the stress, the anxiety, all of these things the pressures that we're dealing with day to day, they have an effect, a very profound effect on our nervous system. And our nervous system operates on two levels, sympathetic or parasympathetic. And sympathetic is when we're in a state of fight or flight, which is a result of the stress response. And I'm sure we've come across this before, thousands of years ago, that was necessary because that was for our survival. If you were out hunting or in the jungle or whatever and you were threatened, the stress response would kick in, we would do what's necessary, flee and then relax. The problem is we're in a constant state of stress with our modern lifestyles. It's just constant. So the body seems to be in a constant state of fight or flight, which is a stress on the nervous system, which then has an effect on our immune system and all the other systems in the body. So this is why it's really, really important that we take time out for ourselves. Really take time out to bring the body into a parasympathetic state, and that's where healing and repair can occur. So all of what we're doing here in these sessions weekly is all about improving both the physical, the mental, the spiritual and the emotional health. So I hope that all makes sense. Does anyone have any burning questions? Okay, wonderful. So today we're going to be practicing something that we did a couple of months ago. It's called the body scan. Now, the thing is, we have this really wonderful, amazing body, and most of us reject our bodies. Most of us don't really like our bodies. We have very negative, it has a very negative connotation, and this isn't helped by the media either, because they're constantly trying to portray the perfect body, whatever that is, and visually we're very attracted to this kind of image of perfection. And so it sells, and so we see it everywhere. And this is really bad actually for our mental state, because we start to believe that we don't have the perfect body. So many of us reject our bodies. We don't like our bodies. We have insecurities. We grow up with these things from childhood often. We find ourselves too fat or too thin or too ugly or too dark or too light, whatever it might be. There's some really crazy stuff out there that we can think about ourselves. And what happens is we lose connection with our bodies. And that's really, really sad, because actually if you stop to think about it, the body is absolutely amazing. And it performs really amazing, wonderful, magical things. Apart from the basics of standing and sitting and breathing and sleeping and talking and every other kind of daily function, there are literally millions of other functions that it's performing minute to minute that we are unaware of. And it's fascinating and it's magical. And most of us don't have that awareness or connection and are very scared to connect with our bodies. We've kind of created this very negative image where there's so much to gain from a body connection, from connecting with it, from connecting with the senses, the feelings that are created, from understanding what the body's trying to tell us. Your body can tell you so many things, and if you're able to connect with it, it can really guide you through life. It speaks to us. So today's exercise is about connecting with the body, with being with the body, and what you can bring into it as well is the breathing, the awareness of the breathing. And this is a really important practice in mindfulness, and it really enables us to bring mindful awareness into everything else that we do. So what we need for this is a space to be able to lie down. So it can be anywhere, on your bed, sofa, floor, wherever you might be. If you just find a space where you can lie down and close your eyes so that you can just be 100% with the practice and in your body. So I'm just going to give you all a few minutes to prepare yourselves.
Anita, a quick question. You mentioned the state parasympathetic, right? Parasympathetic.
So parasympathetic is when we're kind of in a state of healing and repair. So this can be achieved through meditation, anything that we're doing that's relaxing. So even just breathing, meditation, walking, Tai Chi, yoga, anything that you find relaxing will then take your nervous system into a parasympathetic state, which then enables the body to heal and repair, which then takes you further away from a state of disease, as opposed to the other state, which was the sympathetic, which is when there's a lot of stress on the body and we're constantly in a state of fight or flight, which has a negative impact on our physical and mental health. Okay. So hopefully we're all in a nice, comfortable position. So whilst you're doing this, you're going to do this with your eyes closed, and we're going to scan the different parts of the body. And as we spend a few breaths, a few moments on each part of the body, I want you to really focus on what's going on for you in that part of the body. Feel what thoughts are coming up, what sensations. Really be with that part of the body 100%. Breathing in and breathing out on every out breath, just releasing any tension and stress that you might be feeling in that part of the body. Just letting it go. And then as we move on to the next part of the body, just completely leaving everything that you picked up from where we were, everything that you picked up from the last part of the body, just leaving it behind, moving on to the next part of the exercise, and then working through that part of the body again, through the breath, noticing what thoughts and what feelings, what sensations are coming up for you, and again letting it go as we move on. So eyes closed, and just take a few deep breaths, and on every exhalation just feel your body completely relax. Breathing in and breathing out. And just starting to feel your body against the ground or the bed or the surface that you're on at the moment. And just connecting, feeling the connection with the body. We're going to start at the toes of the left leg. And just bring your awareness down to the left foot and the toes, and just breathing in and out gently as you keep your awareness on this part of the body, noticing all the sensations, images, thoughts, everything that comes up for you as you keep your awareness on the left foot and the left toes. And as you exhale, just releasing any tension or any stress that you might be feeling. Just staying with the left foot. And now moving your awareness up to the left knee. And letting go of everything that had come up for you before. Starting fresh, noticing the sensations, thoughts, feelings as you breathe in and breathe out. Releasing all the tension with every exhalation. Not forcing the breath, just being with the natural movement of the breath. Really connecting with your body and letting go. No judgment, just seeing everything as it is. And now moving up to the left hip, releasing everything that just came up for you. Putting that in the past and just seeing what comes up as you breathe through the left hip. Just fully focused here. Just seeing everything as it is. Not judging, just noticing. And releasing with every exhalation. And allowing the body to completely relax. And moving over to the right hip. Once again, letting go of everything that came up before. And bringing your awareness and your attention to the right hip. Breathing through the right hip. Noticing the sensations, the thoughts, the feelings as you breathe through this area, this part of the body. Continuing to relax and letting go with every exhalation. And moving the awareness down to the right knee. Letting go of everything that came up before. And noticing as you breathe in and breathe out with your awareness on the right knee. Not judging, just seeing everything as it is. And just letting go of everything that had come up for you as you move your awareness down to your right foot and your right toes. And just breathing in and out, noticing the sensations as you keep your attention on the right foot and the right toes. Releasing with every exhalation any tension that you might be feeling. Really going deep into the body to feel any tension that might be in there and allowing yourself just to let go. We hold on to so much tension in our body and in our muscles, and this is your opportunity to just release. Gently bringing your awareness to the lower abdomen and the pelvic region. And again, just feeling all the sensations that come up as you breathe through the lower abdomen. Breathing in and breathing out. Releasing all the tension on every exhalation. Just allowing yourself to completely let go. Not judging. Just being aware of what your whole body is holding on to. Letting go. Profoundly connecting, profoundly releasing. And then just moving your attention up to around the stomach region, just below the diaphragm. Just bringing your focus and attention here. Releasing everything that came up before. Just noticing what comes up as you focus your attention around the upper abdomen, just below the diaphragm region. Breathing through anything that comes up for you. Not judging, just seeing everything as it is. And releasing on every exhalation, completely letting go. Coming up to the chest region, leaving everything else behind, and bringing your awareness and your focus to the chest, and just breathing and connecting to all the sensations and feelings that you might be having as you bring your awareness to this part of the body. releasing with every exhalation, letting go of all the tension that you might be holding on to here. Not judging, just allowing it to pass through, and allowing yourself to release. Bringing your awareness now to your throat region. Just letting go of everything that might have come up so far. And with fresh awareness, focusing on the throat region. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing all the sensations, colors, images, thoughts might be coming up for you as you bring your awareness into this region. And releasing with every exhalation. Profoundly releasing. Now, moving your awareness to the left hand and the left fingers. Letting go of anything that's come up so far. And with fresh awareness, noticing all the sensations as you bring your focus and attention to the left hand. Breathing in and breathing out and releasing with every exhalation. Any tension that you might be holding on to. Now moving your awareness up to your left elbow. And just breathing in and breathing out. Gently releasing with every exhalation. Noticing all the emotions coming up for you. As you maintain your awareness on the left elbow. Gently moving up to the left shoulder, releasing everything that's come up so far. And with fresh and new intention, breathing in and out with your attention and awareness on the left shoulder. Noticing all the stress and releasing with every exhalation. Judging, just seeing things as they come up and releasing as they need to be released. And now moving the awareness to the right hand and the right finger. And with fresh awareness, breathing in and breathing out with your focus with your right hand and your right fingers. And just releasing the tension with every exhalation. Noticing all the sensations in the body. Moving your awareness to the right elbow. And just noticing all the sensations, thoughts, colours, feelings, and just completely letting go. Moving the awareness to the right shoulder, leaving everything that's come up so far, and just bringing your awareness to the right shoulder as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Noticing the sensations, releasing with every exhalation. Not forcing the breath, but just staying with the natural movement of the breath. And now moving your awareness to the face, the chin, cheeks, eyes, forehead, mouth, nose, jaw. Breathing in and out, releasing all the tension with every exhalation. Noticing all the sensations. Just completely letting go. Now moving your awareness to the top of the head, leaving everything else behind, focusing on the crown of the head as you breathe in. As you breathe out. Releasing with every exhalation. Now I want you to imagine that there's a hole in the top of your head. And I I want you to imagine that you're breathing in through this hole, and the breath going all the way down the body and out through the tips of your toes. And then again, as you breathe in, breathing in from the tips of the toes, with the exhalation going all the way through the body, up towards the crown of the head and out through the hole, the imaginary hole at the top of your head. And just keep doing this, inhaling through the top of your head, with the breath going all the way down the body and out through the tips of your toes. And once again, breathing in through the feet, all the way up through the body and out from the top of your head. And just continue to do this breathing. Breathing in through the top of your head, with the inhalation going all the way through the body, down to your feet, and out through your toes. And breathing in through the toes, with the air coming all the way up, through the body, up the torso, and out from the top of your head. And breathing in through the hole at the top of your head, all the way down through the body, down the legs and out through the toes. Again, breathing in through the toes, all the way up, air coming up through the body and out through the top of your head. Really feeling the momentum of this breath as you breathe in through the top of your head and out through your toes. And again, breathing in through the toes, air coming up through the body and out from the top of your head. Feel it gaining momentum. In through the top of your head, breathing down through the body, out through the toes, and in through the toes, breathing in, inhaling, and out through the top of your head. And just keep going for a moment, really feeling the breath going through the body, in through the top of the head, out through the toes, in through the toes and out from the top of the head. Think of it like a blowhole at the top of the head. And just as you exhale, just gently stop and come back to feeling your body, noticing your hands, bringing your awareness to your hands, your feet, your legs, your buttocks, your torso, your back of your head, your face and your eyes. And just coming back into your body, into this moment and into the room. And gently coming out of the body scan practice in your own time. And just give you a few moments to come back to the room. Maybe just indicate when you're ready.
was feeling quite tense before, and actually feel like the breathing really helped.
Wonderful. Thank you. That feedback's nice. I know it takes quite a lot of effort to come back from a practice like this. So just take your time, stirring yourselves gently to come back. Try and keep this feeling with you, this relaxed feeling as you go through your day. The awareness, connection. And if anyone has any questions or any feedback, very welcome to share.
Benita, this was amazing. I could tll right when I first started breathing, I didn't realize how tight I was. But as I breathed more and more, I felt my breathing was softer and more relaxed. And it just really helped. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you for sharing that. I'm so happy that you felt the benefits.
Yeah, for me it was also really good. I always like thinking about these chakras and how they're opening and how the body is flowing freely. And that's how the last part of the exercise felt, like you're airing yourself out of all. It's like airing the room a little bit, having a bit of a draft coming through your body and getting rid of all the tension and all the bad things and getting in the good bits. That's how it felt.
Yeah, that's a really wonderful description.